Scooby. As soon as we pick up Shaggy, we can be on our way to the beach.
Scooby-Dooby-Doo! Ring the doorbell, Velma.
It's a great day for the beach. Hope I can do some body surfing and get a tan.
I hope I can get some hamburgers and potato salad and bean salad and...
Scooby, you and Shaggy are just alike. All you can think of is food. I wonder what's keeping him. Shaggy, are you in there?
Go away, you guys. I'm not coming today.
Not coming? You'll miss the roasted marshmallows and everything.
I don't care. I'm not coming.
Something's wrong here. Shaggy's never turned down a picnic at the beach. We'd better get to the bottom of this mystery.
Yeah.
Shaggy, come out here this minute.
But Velma!
No buts. Come on out.
All right.
Shaggy, why do you have a bag over your head?
I'm too embarrassed to say.
I think he looks better than usual.
Very, very funny.
We're your best friends, Shaggy. You can tell us.
Oh, well, I guess. Now, don't laugh at me. But my face is all broken out with acne. I look horrible.
Oh, I wouldn't laugh at that, Shaggy. But I have to admit, the bag is pretty funny.
He's just prepared.
What do you mean, prepared?
He carries a sack lunch at all times.
Now, come on, you guys. Stop making fun of my condition.
Shaggy, we're not making fun of your acne. We're laughing at someone with a bag over his head. Acne is a problem that a lot of teens and others face. Don't be ashamed. Understand the problem and try to help control it.
What do you mean, control it? I'm stuck with this mess, right?
Shaggy, what do you know about the skin and acne?
Gee, not too much.
That's what I thought. Acne is not a curse that's been magically laid on you. It's a common medical problem that can be dealt with.
Say, genius, how come you know so much about this subject?
Well, I have to admit I had a little help. My uncle's a dermatologist.
Dermatologist?
That's a doctor who specializes in the skin and its diseases. Say, I could take you two down to his office and give you a quick course in the skin.
It might as well. Look, I'm not going to get a tan at the beach with a bag over my head, right?
You mean you're going to keep wearing that silly bag?
I sure am.
Come on. Let's get down to my uncle's fast. You need to come out of the dark. Well, this is the office of a dermatologist, masked marvel.
You're going to keep it up, right? Huh?
Well, I will as long as you feel ashamed and try to cover up your problem.
Yeah, Kimo-sabi.
Okay, let's get on with the lesson.
The skin is the largest of all your organs. If you weigh 150 pounds, your skin weighs about 6 pounds. It has an area of about 17 to 20 square feet. Beneath the surface is a dense network of nerves, blood vessels, hairs, glands, muscles, and other structures.
Gee, and I thought my skin was just a thin layer over my muscles.
What muscles?
I thought you were supposed to be man's best friend.
Well, the skin is actually 3 layers. Look at this model. The outer layer is called the epidermis. The middle, thicker section is the dermis. The innermost one is called the subcutaneous layer.
Oh boy, like a 3-layer cake.
There you go with food again. The epidermis is basically for protection or covering. The thickness of this layer varies greatly. For example, it's very thick on the soles of the feet and very thin on the backs of the hands. Layers of microscopic cells from the epidermis are constantly being lost. This is caused by bathing or simply rubbing against clothing. These cells are replaced by new cells from underneath.
Gosh, I didn't know a person kept getting new skin.
Sort of. The dermis is the most complex of the 3 layers. Just 1 square inch of this layer can contain hundreds of nerve endings, sweat glands, oil glands, and possibly muscles and hairs. Microscopically, thin blood vessels called capillaries are located in the dermis also. Blood transfers oxygen and nutrients to the skin and carries away waste.
Hey, that's a good system.
Glad you like it. The subcutaneous layer is loosely attached to the body's inner structures, such as the larger muscles. Fatty tissues in this layer insulate your body against hot and cold temperatures. The fat also cushions the inner organs against jolts. As people grow older, the fatty tissue is absorbed by the muscles. This causes the outer skin layers to form uneven folds or wrinkles.
You never see a wrinkled old dog.
Yeah, especially a sheepdog. Velma, how does acne fit into what you've told us about the skin?
Yeah, fill us in.
Remember I said this outer skin layer, called the epidermis, was the protective layer?
We remember.
Well, the cells on top toughen and form the protective coating. These toughened cells are sometimes called the horny layer.
Oh boy, now you're telling me I look like a horned toad.
Boy, you are sensitive. As your skin grows, the cells in the horny layer die and shed. The shedding usually takes place slowly. After a sunburn, however, it occurs rapidly, and you can see the peeling.
Oh, yeah.
With acne, the horny layer grows more quickly than it's shed. Cell upon cell is piled up.
That's what causes acne?
Well, not that alone. The real problem starts down in the dermis. That's where the oil glands, or sebaceous glands as they're called, are located. These glands can become too active and produce an overabundance of a fatty, oily material called sebum. This sebum travels up through the gland's canal. It then flows out the skin's opening, called the pore, onto the surface of the skin.
So what's the problem?
As the sebum nears the pore, it changes because of its contact with the air. The sebum can become thicker and darken in color. If the passageway becomes blocked with the sebum, the first step of acne, blackheads, may develop.
Do you mean blackheads are not black from dirt?
That's right. They're black because of the contact with oxygen in the air.
Well, what do blackheads have to do with acne? Pimples.
Yeah.
If the blackheads are not removed, the sebum keeps filling the passageway, but it can't get out. Pressure builds and bacteria can enter the area. Then infection sets in and causes a red, swollen look. Now the blackhead has turned into a pimple.
I'm beginning to understand. Well, Velma, you've given me a pretty clear picture of the skin, but I still don't know how to keep my skin clear.
Very clever, Shaggy. But you're going to have to wait a bit until I run some errands. Meanwhile, why don't you take off the sack?
It's staying put. Say, Scoob, let's go grab some lunch. I'm starved.
Yeah, let's go put on the old feed bag.
Oh, boy.